Welcome everybody, here we are for another 5-match set. Today I left it up to the chat and they chose Niv to Life again. So we just did a series with this deck, we're going to do one more. The deck felt pretty good, I mean we do have a good game against aggro and stuff. I think our game against control is not bad. With the Tyrannaxes in the board. Green-black we ended up beating a couple times, which was good, because that was not a good match. I haven't even seen Teamer ramp yet, that would be one of our bad matchups, but I just never see it on the ladder. So I don't think I'm gonna change anything. I think 2 caverns is good. I could go to 3. I'm often looking for a cavern. Maybe I will. I'll cut a Yavimaya Coast and go up a cavern. That could be crazy. Watch me get mana screwed. All right, I will see you in round 1. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 1. Neo's joining us. Hi, bud. Giving us good luck. We win the die roll already. Goifman. Uh-oh, boomer magic here. Let's keep this. I think this is good. I'm gonna go Sparas into Lightning Helix on turn 2 if I really want, but I think I'd rather just get full domain here. Oh, we're playing against blue-white control. Deal. Or I guess it could be Esper mid-range still, but more likely blue-white control. Yup. Oh, I don't play too many of those, but Cornucopias. Dude spent a lot of money on his card styles here, him or her. Yeah, counter this. Oh, wow. They don't have a no more lies. They use the hard counter. Nice. Good. Good to know. Okay. Draw some cards. No. Pass. Maybe gonna blast an Emperor here if they have. No. I'm just gonna blast them. One of the ways you win with the deck, I haven't done it yet, but apparently one of the people who was playing this deck, the person who gave me the list said, oftentimes you win against blue-white control by simply burning them, and then playing a Niv-Mizzet and burning them out of the graveyard for the last, bunch of damage. Because once you have a couple Lightning Helixes in the yard, you can just burn them, basically, in the late game. But, oh, I'm in the middle of the, yep, thank you for, my bad. I was showing the deck list, forgot to move back over, appreciate you. My turn. Yeah, I think we are going to cycle here. We're going to get another blue source. I should probably get white, actually. Yeah, let's get white. And pass. So now I'm not going to ill-time because I have the mana to untap and ill-timed and pay for no more lies. They don't have anything on the end step. No Deluge, no Emperor. Wow. A bunch of sweepers in their hand, maybe. Ooh, Mirex is a good draw. That is one of this deck's weaknesses. They don't have a Field of Ruin, so I could pillage. Let's pillage. Well, no, you know what? Let's plot the pillage. Actually, hold up. So let's explode first. Yeah. And then I'll plot the pillage. Okay, I haven't played a land yet. Okay. Pass. Now I can pillage for 0, get the cavern, slam Atraxa, and fill up. I could also make my own luck, but I feel like that's going to get countered, right? I could pay for no more lies, but I'm sure they have a hard counter by this point. Oh, there's the Field of Ruin, but we'll see. Okay. And of course they have an answer for this, but we'll just fill up and be fine here. Oh. Okay, never mind. Main deck Tidebinder, pretty good. Pass. Okie dokie. I thought they would just, you know, deal with the aftermath of me drawing cards, but if they can Tidebind, that's pretty good too. I'm not going to use the Leyline here or anything, even though they're tapped out. Yeah, we'll pass. Okay. Presume they're gonna have to Sunfall or something here. No? Okay. Ugh, drawing 2 Sunfalls sucks. Swing! Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Kinda like Sunfalling here. Getting a 2-2. I Leyline. The Emperor's not really doing anything here. I think I'm gonna let it slide. Sure. Okay. Take it. Swing at Emperor first, see what happens here. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, you guys are right. Baked Onion's right. Facetious banter. I did not miss much. Nice. Yes. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I could Sunfall again here and get their land. That's pretty good. And then I can still Binding Emperor? Sure. Opponent's trying to figure out what to do. Really? Wow. Okay. That's amazing. So now I can Leyline the Emperor, and they're going to respond to make a token, and then I can Sunfall. What are they doing? Why would you do that? Oh my god, okay, I don't even need to Binding now. Okay, deal. I'll eat your land. I actually don't need to Binding here, so let's just pass the turn. I was gonna Binding, I was assuming they were just gonna let the block happen. I was only a 2-2 there. What are they doing? Okay, I'll Binding in response here. That way they can't Emperor. Yeah, resolve. See if they Tidebind this. They might. They want to save Emperor? No. Ouch. Tapping out. It's dangerous. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. No counter magic up. They don't play negate main deck anymore. Sure. Plus I've got a 2-2 coming in on Emperor here. Now they temp lockdown. Okay. Yeah. They had that rotting away in their hand the whole game, I guess. Okay. Wow. Well, thank you for letting me resolve Atraxa. I appreciate that. Okay, I should have probably played the, Trophy kills Mirax. Oh, so does Boseiju. I should take Boseiju Lightning Helix here. Okay. Let's go Cavern. And then I can go... Oh, I shouldn't have played Cavern there. That was dumb. I can Boseiju the Field of Ruin? Is that crazy? And then Binding the Emperor. Okay, so hold on. Let me... I'll bind first here. Should kill Mirex here probably, but I'll do this. And pass. See what they do. They're almost certainly going to have to kill the Atraxa here. But then we get to Niv-Mizzet, and I get Pillage the Bog, Lightning Helix ill-timed. Ah, sure. That's one of the few cards that can answer Niv-Mizzet here, so if they use that, they probably have another one, right? The life is pretty irrelevant here. I don't need to lead with Cornucopia, I think. I'd rather just leave my mana up. Okay. Let's pillage, discard Cornucopia here. And what do I take? Herd Migration. Could take another Niv-Miz. I think I will. Okay, let's pass. We've got 4 mana up here. I'm going to start burning them out with Lightning Helix, I think. Plus Niv-Mizzet attacks. Niv-Mizzet can't be touched by Wandering Emperor or any of the spot removal. It has to be Sunfall. Yep. Gain some life. This is game 1. This is a game where they should have the advantage here, but we're actually going to win this game, I think. Hit me. These guys are irrelevant. I have 50 life. The only thing that matters is the Mirex tokens. Are the Mirex tokens, I should say. Okay, got me. So let's Niv-Miz. Sure. Gain 5. Let's ill-timed. Discard our land. Nice. No discards. That'll turn into another discard. Yeah, we can just burn them out, I think, here. Let's pass. With Lightning Helix, and then Flashback, Flashback, that's 12 damage, plus Niv is 17. We're very close to just killing them here. Yep. They're looking for answers. They need to find another Sunfall. They've already used 2. Farewell would be very good as well if they find that. But they can't cast that this turn. This is a main phase deluge here. They're desperate. Interesting move, yeah. I like it. I think Niv-Mizzet's very tough to deal with. Let's do this. They can Leyline if they... Or, no more lies if they want. But they don't realize how close they are to dying here, I think. We attack again. So I have 3, 6, 9. And they're at 10. Shit. Should have tapped the stupid cavern. God damn it. Okay, we plot the Atraxa. I can make my own luck again. 1, 2... Yeah, I'm... This fucking cavern. God damn it. Okay, it's fine. Cavern's kind of annoying here. Blast you. Blast you. Would have been able to kill them, I think, or put them to 1 anyway here. But I can't cast this last Helix. Okay. Now they're like, oh shit, I'm not gonna win this, am I? No, I don't think so. I think it's pretty lucky for us to win game 1. I think blue-white, if they know what's up, then it's different. But they use the Sunfall on Atraxa, and then now Niv-Mizzet, they have no answer for this. You have to save Sunfalls for the Niv-Mizzet, right? Oh, they have another one. Nice. Okay, got me. Well, we're going to get a free Atraxa next turn. They're going to need a hard counter for it. We're also at 67 life, so Jace is the way we're going to lose this game. Hopefully they don't have Jaces. Well, they would have kept Otawara, I think, in their hand if they had Jace. Wow, they had the last Sunfall. Most decks don't play more than 3. It's unlucky. Shit. Okay. Pretty sure this is going to get countered. Still gain the life, though. They're tapped out. Yeah. Go. The 3/3 doesn't matter. I've got Trophy for Mirex. It's just Jace that makes us lose here. I've got one more Niv-Mizzet and 2 Herd Migrations and a Lightning Helix. They're at 4 life. I don't feel too badly about this. There's a Helix. Okay, let's pass. Let's go for this. Okay. They should only have 1 Mirex here, so they get 1 token. Can take it out with a binding if I want. Don't have to do that yet. This guy's irrelevant because we've got 73 life. Sure. MTG Circle article doesn't have any speculative deck lists. Any particular reason to exclude a deck list? Well, yeah, I don't see any purpose in putting deck lists in. Speculative is useless to me. I'm not interested in a speculative deck list. I think deck lists are far too refined. Like you actually have to know what you're doing when you make a deck list. If you don't know what you're doing, then how can you make a deck list? We don't know what the cards are going to be in the next set. So I think any exercise in making decks is futile. You take the existing decks, take out the cards that are rotating, and say, okay, is this good enough? Forget about what's coming, because where do you stop with that? The sky's the limit, right? Our imagination can run away with us, and we can say, yes, what if they have a card like this that makes this deck great? Yeah, but maybe they won't have anything like that. You know, it's like, I don't know. Okay, they're going to kill us with Jace. I think that's what they're hoping here. Pillage. They're at 4. I've got a Niv-Mizzet in my deck. I go get Niv-Mizzet. I don't want to show them Niv-Mizzet yet. This is on Dragon, so it's uncounterable. Okay. They can't counter this. They have to counter the Lightning Helix. I have 2 in my yard. Okay, pass. This is going to be really crazy. If they have a Jace to mill me out, I have to stop on my upkeep and kill them. Okay, I know they have a counter spell. I'm going to let this resolve. I know they have a counter spell. I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to stop on my upkeep and double Lightning Helix kill them. This is going to be a crazy game. Because they're desperately looking for Jace here. I have 9 cards in my library, so I'm expecting Jace, mill, and then on my upkeep I double Helix, and they have to have 2 3 steps ahead. Yeah, they've still got too much mana. They would not be going for this if they didn't have a counter. I know they already had a counter before even the first Memory Deluge. They're not obviously going to not tap anymore. Okay, I think they're trying to bait me into doing it. They're trying to bait me into going for it. Okay, I was going to say they're not going to crack their clue, right? Niv-Mizzet himself also kills them. They have to deck me. It has to be Jace here. Nothing else is... Wow, another Mirex. Most decks do not play more than one. Interesting. But, Lord Farquaad on the article picture. I take that as a compliment. No, Farquaad was a piece of shit. Damn it. Wait for fate. Don't say that. We all know it's true. So they don't have Jace. Are you serious after double deluge? Oh, so I win? First we start with Niv-Mizzet. Let's put them to the test here. That's already just lethal. They have 2 anchorages. Okay. Crazy game. This is a crazy game. This is a great game. I know they have 2 counters, so I'm going to go trophy here. Force them to tap more mana, which really shrinks their... Yeah, they know. It's over. Ooh, Niv-Mizzet taking game 1. Ooh, shh. Where it's not over yet. Hold up. Now the big guns come in. T-Rex. Negate, and then Tidebinder's tempting. Okay, I'm going to cut a Cornucopia. Niv-Mizzet is good against them. Sunfall comes out. Go for the Throat comes out. Trophy obviously good. Lightning Helix is weird. I'm not crazy about Helix. I'm going to cut 1 ill-timed. Is that crazy? Lightning Helix. Are they going to bring in Graveyard Hate against me? They might. No, Tidebinder's not good. Tidebinder's not good. Get back in there. I'm gonna go 60 here. 60 with the helixes and everything. Z Games, how you doing, buddy? Sorry. I'm doing this for YouTube. Sorry I didn't get to that right away. Matches are going well. We played a bunch of different decks today. We're recording a 5-match set here for YouTube. We're in match number 1. Fallen. You're a legend, Fallen. Never forget that. I'm gonna keep this. Let me keep this. Okay. Lands. Lands are key to this whole affair. Raffine's into Ziatora. Raffine's into Garden. Raffine's into Garden is... Yeah, that's the best play here. Okay. Gotta think about it for a sec. Kasowski, what's up? Moral of the Shrek is that women will prefer literal ogre over a short guy, even though he's literal king. Farquaad was short, right? Yeah, I remember. Yeah, I don't think that's quite the message, but I assume he's making a joke there. Yeah. Right. Yeah. You don't give women enough credit. They know. It's height doesn't matter. I think. The ones that care about that shit, that's just a red flag. If you're on some Tinder dating site and it's like, I only date guys that are 6'2" or whatever, you're like, all right, crap. Whew, dodged a bullet there. Great. Is that what you think matters? Fantastic. I will not give you the time of day. You could extend that to say anybody who bases their entire... qualification system of dating somebody based on physical appearance. I mean, physical appearance is part of it, definitely. You have to be attracted to somebody, but something like height? Give me a break. That's totally irrelevant. Well, I know they're going to play a 4-drop here, so why don't I go... I'm going to play Ziatora's first. I want them to know that we have a land drop. If I play this first, they might think we're mana screwed. It incentivizes them to counter it. But if I play the land first, they know we're not mana screwed. They're less likely to counter this. I want this to resolve. Ah, they have their Mirex already. Okay. I probably have to pillage and try and find an Assassin's Trophy or a Boseiju here soon. Cavern's nice. As soon as I draw something real here, we're going to get the Cavern. I'll take a poison. Mirex is our worst enemy. It's the only thing that matters against us. And they have 2 of them randomly in their deck, which is unfortunate. Yikes. Either one gets Sunfalled. I think I'm going to lead with Niv-Mizzet here. Okay. Go. Okay. Pass to them. Don't be a dick and you get the woman. Yeah, but I mean, even... What about women? What is the rule there? Or for people who are attracted to the same sex? It's weird, this whole, like, get the princess thing. I don't know. And most men talk about, you know, women getting women, da-da-da, but it's you know, it's really just what does a romantic partner, any partner, want in another human being, right? Like, what do you think makes you desirable to a potential partner? Doesn't even matter. Man or woman is irrelevant. I'm gonna go for Niv-Miz. I assume they're gonna counter this. They don't have a field yet. Or not counter, they're gonna Sunfall this. Kill this. Okay. I'm gonna pass here. Can Lightning Helix their face. Presume they're gonna Sunfall. No plays on my end step. No Emperor, no Deluge. That's fantastic. Great. Deal. Yeah. Sunfall. They could Iganjo this? Oh, man. Should have waited till damage, dude. Now you've got to use a counter spell on my Lightning Helix. They have got to hard counter this. Otherwise, they just well, they're not 2 for 1. Oh, no. Yeah, you gotta wait till damage goes on the stack. In the damage step, you can still Iganjo. You're still in combat. You've got to go full control, let the damage go on the stack happen, and in the damage step, before you go to second main phase, Iganjo. It's annoying on Arena, but yeah, my opponent pulled the trigger a little too early there. Punch you in the face. Am I gonna pillage? I'm gonna pillage. Are like big giant dorks. Let's make your own luck. Oh, mama. Oh, mama. Oh, and there's the Boseiju. Is that the Boseiju for your Mirex? I think it is. Oh, shit. With a legend in place, so I pay 1 and that's it? Oh, no. I got very lucky off the top there. That was fantastic. Oh, nice. Getting a Surveil land. Here comes Sunfall. I mean, and then what? T-Rex crushes you? I'm not going to play T-Rex until they Sunfall. So if they don't Sunfall, I'll keep punching them with Niv-Mizzet. Cavern of Souls. Oh, they have a Field of Ruin now. I was going to say, Cavern of Souls still set to Dragon here. Let's see what they do. You can share your deck list, Thorand, absolutely. You can put it on my Discord as well, and I'll get to it later. Or if you want me to, I don't play best of 1. We're going to be doing a series in best of 3 here, but I can definitely look at it. Sure. Yeah. That was a good sequence, Baked Onion. Yeah, we pulled it together nicely there. The make your own. Yeah, that's it. Blue-white goes down. Like I said, if I have a good match against Blue-White, I don't know how many people know this, but Blue-White Control, currently the most popular game, according to live tournament results and Magic Online data, over the last 2 weeks. I think it just surpassed Esper Midrange as the most played deck in the last 2 weeks of tournament results. I think it's about 13% of the metagame. So if we have a good game against Blue-White Control, I feel pretty good, because all the life gain means we're great against aggro, and the worst matchups, Temur Ramp and Green-Black midrange, are, well, Green-Black is still a problem. That's really the only match that I see on the ladder. But the Temur Fireballs deck is not seeing any play. Temur Ramp, so I'll dodge all the bullets. See you in the next round. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 2 in our 5-match set. Has it only been 1 round? Damn, Blue-White Control. It took a while to beat them, but we did. Yikes. I'm going to keep this. With Herd Migration to get white, I feel pretty good here. I can keep. Herd Migration solves all the problems. Hopefully we're playing against aggro. Ooh. This is Esper mid-range, I assume. So we are going to migrate here. They can't tide bind this, so I'm not too worried about passing the turn here. Show me Denick. Oh, white-black. Oh, okay. Even better. Esper Raffine is a very good deck. White-black ain't a good deck. Little American slang for my American homies. I guess Canadians, I don't know. I don't hear a lot of Canadian people say ain't. And we definitely don't say y'all. Y'all is something that doesn't exist here. But whenever my American friends say it, I'm like, oh, yeah. Y'all, right. You guys say that. Mistman, yeah. Rakdos Storm deck. What? 93 and 7? Did he do 100 matches with the same deck? Oh, you're talking best of 1 though, main vein or something, right? Not best of 3. Best of 1? Or sorry, best of 3, he did 100 matches? That's crazy. With the same deck? You think he would change it a little bit along the way, but maybe not. Ooh. Why would you kill Cavern? Are you playing blue? Maybe they're playing blue. Blue. Deal. Rude. They should take my Ancient Cornucopia, but they're going to take Lightning Helix because they don't know what I'm doing. They say nice. Thanks! Oh, they take Cornucopia. Damn. Go. They're never beating me with damage. Unless they're playing blue, it's weird for them to hit my Cavern there. Yeah, I will gain. Yeah. Why is it a May? Why would I ever not want to gain life? There are some corner cases, actually, right? That's a Niv-Mizzet next turn? Or a Atraxa next turn? Deal. I'm in. Rude. Fine. Go to 30. Dirty 30. You know Atraxa is coming down. Actually, they don't know that I have Cavern here, do they? Let me catch up with you guys. Sorry. This spin, they ended up nerfing 2 of the key cards in the combat to prevent being possible pre-nerf. It was busted. Interesting. Yeah, well, it's a rare, thank God. If it was a mythic and really expensive, it would be crazy. But think about Modern right now. Modern is very expensive. Like, I mean, let's be honest. Everybody's talking about Nadu. But do you know how many copies of the One Ring were in the last Pro Tour that just happened last weekend in the Modern Pro Tour? 337 copies of the One Ring. Everybody's talking about Nadu, but every deck that wasn't Nadu was playing like full play sets of the One Ring. That was the only way you could compete with Nadu. And the One Ring's $100. It's a $100 card. If you need a playset of that to get into Modern, that's a huge problem. That is not good. You know what I mean? Paying $400 for just the first playset of the most important card, you just have to pony up that $400. That sucks. I don't know. That's not good if you ask me, but I kind of like Sunfall here to deal with that Aclazotz. Make Your Own Luck is also insane. I've got Leyline. Oh, I can't cast. I didn't find an untapped white source, so I can't Leyline this Aclazotz. They're going to make me discard something. I guess I just discard the land, right? We'll take land. I'll take Make Your Own Luck. I don't give a shit about Aclazotz. Only drawing 3 cards feels bad, man, but whatever. So, you know, yeah, price is a huge problem. And then, you know, thankfully, if they ban Nadu, nobody's going to suffer and, you know, take a hit to their wallet. But can you imagine spending, remember when Ragavan was $100? Remember when people were like, oh, all these Modern Horizons 2 cards, I have to buy a playset of Ragavans to play Modern. All right, here we go. $400. I'm going to make a Ragavan deck. And then Modern Horizons 3 comes out and your deck rotates. And you're like, oh shit, I just spent $400 on Ragavan and it's unplayable now. If you asked anybody 3 months ago, will Ragavan be unplayable in 3 months after Modern Horizons comes out? Nobody would say yes. Nobody would have just guessed that that was the case. That's fucking crazy. That is crazy. But here we are. You know, what do you like? Yeah, it's a forced rotation. We jokingly say that about Modern Horizons. It's a forced rotation. It is. It's not a joke. That is literally what it is. It's a forced rotation. So it feels bad when you drop half a grand on Magic cards and then your deck rotates in an eternal format that was, Modern was supposed to be for people who didn't want to buy a new standard deck every year. So they, things rotate, but that's why this is an eternal format. You can play that deck you invested in. You can still play it in this format. That's what that stuff was. That's what Commander was initially, right? A way to still get value out of your Magic cards once they're worthless in terms of the competitive scene. But all of that has changed, right? Wizards realized, oh shit, a lot of people, play Commander. Let's start printing stuff straight to Commander. Now Commander's expensive. Like, you've got to have artificial rules to keep it cheap or whatever. Same with Modern. Those sets were supposed to be for, to give your cards value over the long term, but Wizards wants you to buy more packs. So it makes sense for them to rotate those formats. Like, I'd feel really bad if I had a playset of Ragavan that I struggled hard to get, spent a lot of money or traded a bunch of stuff for, and then now this. It's crazy how fast, like, the whole metagame completely rotated. That I don't think anybody saw that coming. It's kind of insane. Anyway, I think Esper Goryo's Vengeance is the only deck that maybe is playable because it has a good game against Nadu. That's it. Everything else is done. If you told me Amulet Titan would be just straight out of the format, I thought Amulet Titan was going to pick up some new tools like that Nantuko. Springheart Nantuko is insane in that deck. And blah, blah. Whoa. No, it doesn't matter. Springheart Nantuko is way more insane in Nadu. Why are you playing Titan? That's old and busted shit. We're playing the new hotness. What do I do here? I'm kind of just blabbing because I go for the throat, maybe. I don't like white-black control. They're gonna make me discard cards. They're probably gonna have Liliana, right? I'm gonna bring in Paloth. We're gonna get them here. Go for the throat out. Okay. They go to Lightning Helix. Anyway, it's kind of wild when you think about it. 337 ring, yeah. Counterfeit cards? Well, yeah. When I was in Asia, a lot of people would order on Alibaba and places like that. You could even order, but you have to buy a lot. Not like many a lot, but one lot of cards. And one lot is like 10,000 cards. So you would get a bunch of buddies together and you would all order, because it can be any cards you want. You can have 50 of this, 50 of that, 50, 50, 50, 50, as long as you get up to 10,000. So you just order a huge ton of cards. You split the cost. It's not that expensive. 10,000 cards. It's like $100. You all kick in, whatever, and you get 10 copies of like 100 card or whatever. 10 copies of 10 cards or whatever it is, or 100 cards, and then and you would have all these proxies. People did that all the time back over there. That's how we played Legacy, because a lot of the old Legacy cards and stuff, they're just impossible to find in Asia. Europe has a good selection of Legacy cards. Asia doesn't. North America does. So it was tough to get Legacy groups together. You had to allow proxies. I don't have red here, but it's not the end of the world, I think. We'll see. MTGA will have something like Commander? Yeah, I think they will. In fact, Baked Onion Juice, the CEO of Hasbro, Chris Cox, went on the record and said they are actually working on developing that right now. He said this a few months ago, that they are actually working on bringing multiplayer to Arena. So we'll see if that's actually gonna happen or not. Come on, Liliana of the Veil +1. Show me Liliana one time. Okay. Nice pickup there. Third land untapped. Liliana, come on. Liliana. Ah. Oh. Fine. Wow. Not being able to Lightning Helix is kind of hurting me here. Eesh. I can't use Boseiju here. I'm debating Boseijuing Mirex before they can untap and activate it, but... or, you know, just untap and have the... You know, if I Boseiju on their turn, they get the mana. Let's see here. Yeah, they will. They will have it. Ragabout play in border. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. After the bans, why would they play it after? Shouldn't it? If it's good enough, it should be good enough now. No. Yeah, it'll be a while. Wait for Fate. But Chris Cox literally said they're working on it now. Like this is an official statement that he made at some shareholder meeting or whatever. They take Lightning Helix or whatever. Yeah, I'm fine with that. They know I have Bailout now, which kind of sucks, but. They have Count Dracul. Sure. Do your worst. Yeah, I'm not sure what Wait for Fate is referring to there. Splatterpoo? I thought you were already following. That's okay, though. I'm glad you're back.
Splatterpoo. Careful. Don't eat those green apples, buddy.
Gonna get the green apple splatters. Could plot this. Nah. Do it now. 8 shark bait. Oh, it's just shark bait 8. Or shark bait 8/8. You know what I mean. See if they're out of discard. We'll see. Shark bait!
Welcome to the squadron, Sharkbait. Yes. You're a goddamn apex predator is what you are.
I love sharks. I scuba dive. I used to scuba dive. I scuba dove many times. I have an advanced scuba diver's license, so I've done night dives, wreck dives, all kinds of stuff. I've touched sharks before. They're crazy. When you go underwater and all the different fish swimming around, the most dangerous fish. The way you know something is really dangerous in the animal kingdom, they don't rush. They don't move quickly. Watch a shark in the water and it just casually, it's so slow. Whenever it wants to, it can just be like lightning and it just goes pew and it's gone. And you're like, whoa. But for the most part, it's just chilling. Or like a lionfish, super poisonous. They just chill. They're just chilling. Or a lion. It's like you know you're the best. Nobody's gonna do shit to you. So you are. Should I just Sunfall here? So you're just chilling. And I remember we used to where I used to scuba dive. The one time I touched a shark, they'll go down to the bottom and they'll sleep. Basically, they're just right on the bottom, just like floating right above the bottom. And black-tipped reef shark, their like tips of their fins are black. You could, if you were really quiet, you hold your breath and you just glide right up behind it and you reach your arm out. And if you're lucky and super careful, you can just pinch their tail. Just as you touch their tail, as soon as you touch it, usually you can't even touch it. It's very hard. But as soon as you get close or touch it, they just immediately bolt. And it's so fast. It like my eyes, I couldn't. It's like the speed of light almost. They are just gone. And they're like sand, just poof, and they're gone. You're like, what the fuck? Crazy. Sharks are awesome. What did they do to me? Didn't I just Niv-Mizzet? No, I Sunfalled, right? Ow. Might die here. Might die. Anyway, sharks are sweet. Yeah, what's the central rules? Game state. Okay. Right. Well, but wait for Fate. You know what? We don't know enough about how the rules engine works. Like, they said the same thing about Mindslaver effects, right? They said you could never have Emrakul, whatever the Emrakul was that lets you take their turn. And then they ended up working. They even talked about how long it took them to eventually be able to program that, where you would play Emrakul and take their turn. In Cube Draft, we were doing it a bunch. It was still bugged. Emrakul still had certain cards that would bug it, but it was close enough that it would work, right? That was also something they said they would never be able to do with that in Arena, and they ended up doing it because the devs initially said it was too much, like they're not going to be able to do it. Then they found a way. So I wouldn't be surprised if they did find a way to eventually do multiplayer, but it's, I mean, Can you imagine casual multiplayer? I think you should have to pay a certain number of gems or gold, probably gold, just 500 gold per match. And people will bitch, but the reality is you need to have that. Otherwise, you're going to have commander games where people just, oh, you're playing that general, and they scoop. You know, like that? Yeah. Liliana, sure. They've been sandbagging this the whole game because they don't want to plus it. It's just going to sit there not doing anything now. Sure, dude. White-black planeswalkers, kind of grindy here. I have to find a way out of this. I think I'm gonna ill-timed here. My opponent's at 9 life. Might be able to just Lightning Helix my opponent out of the game. Soren's gonna do a bunch of damage though, so that's bad. I think I'm dead now, aren't I? Baloth? Darn. Okay. Game 3 it is. Bunch of planeswalkers, huh? Hidebinder seems good against planeswalkers. T-Rex is probably good too. Herd Migration gets duressed. So does Make Your Own Luck? Yeah, let's ditch that. Good to be here, nice. They've already started templating cards for improving handling digital rules. Interesting. Interesting. Wait for where do you hear about this? How do you know this? I'm curious. Did they talk about this? Usually they're pretty tight-lipped about their development and stuff, right? And what they're working on. And Baked Onion, you sound like you have a background in programming. You were mentioning programming earlier. So, yeah, I'm interested. I don't know anything about programming, so I'm always interested to hear people who actually do that kind of stuff and their take on it. This is unfortunate. Leyline costs 3. I think I'm going to keep this. With the Ancient Cornucopia, I mean, again, they can't beat us except doing damage. So as soon as you get a couple of these going, they just are... It's impossible to kill you. Like, they can't do enough damage. This gains such a ridiculous amount of life. The article I just wrote was saying the same kind of stuff where it was like, you know, people think Domain is dead, and I think that's insane. I think Domain could definitely still be a deck. I don't think it's going to be as powerful, maybe, but who knows what they print in the new set. But Ancient Cornucopia is still awesome. And against aggro, it's just such an engine. Like, gaining that much life, it doesn't matter what else you're doing. They just can't kill you. I feel like it's still going to be good here, but we'll see. Yeah, I read most of the news, but interesting. I didn't think that, like, from what I've seen, they never go that deep. Ooh, very lucky. How do you know I don't have Obstinate Baloth? Very lucky. Last game, they would have gotten absolutely bonked by this. I'll ditch Pillage here. Okay. You can have your Bronco. Go. Sure. Yeah, I'm curious. Yeah, I want to know more. Oh, but see, that's a long time ago. 6 years ago? I mean, I think some of the stuff they said is no longer valid. Like, they didn't know back then what they were capable of doing. Like, again, they've said before they were unable to program Mindslaver effects. They just said it was too complicated. And then they ended up doing it. So, I don't know. I don't know if I could put too much stock in things that were said 6 years ago. That's an eternity in terms of eternal... or in terms of magic and how quickly things get released. Pretty lucky. Could draw 2 cards here. Tempting. Ooh, Tidebinder. Tidebinder to turn off Lily. Interesting. So back end is server side, right? What does front end mean exactly? You're talking about, you know, helping, like tech support, basically, like helping customers or working on things that deal with customers directly. My opponent's saying nice, sure. Like the app they use, the UI, like programming UI, stuff like that. Well, yeah, but what? It could have taken 2 weeks. It could have taken 4 weeks if they just wanted to. If they wanted to get it done. Why is one guy working on it? That doesn't make any sense. Why wouldn't they have a team of people? A team of what took one guy 4 years could take a team of people 4 months if they just wanted to. I don't know why they wouldn't do that. That's weird to me. I don't think that makes it insurmountable. Ooh. Can kill that Sereno. Nah, I'm good. Okay. I should have done that on upkeep. Oops. I should have done that on their upkeep and gained 2 life. My bad. They brought Modern Horizons. Yeah. Well, one of the big ones also. Oh, Duress, no good. Liliana not doing anything. Can they kill my Tidebinder? They have to. Okay. Lucky. What was I gonna say? Yeah, Modern Horizons. I was more impressed with the Innistrad. When they brought Innistrad, Morph was another mechanic. They said, I think they literally released Innistrad just to make sure Morphed worked, and then Markov or a Karlov Manor came out, and it was using the same kind of effect. Otherwise, I don't think that they were worried that it wasn't going to work. Basically. Oh, come on, Ultimate Lily. What are the odds I top deck the Tidebinder? Ultimate. Do it. Do it! They're gonna duress. They know they can't ult. I love it. Now what are you gonna do? Yeah, lucky. Super lucky they found a duress last turn. They were about to go for it. Sure. I'm gonna leave this Tidebinder in my hand. They can never Lily again. He chose to? Oh, he was doing it on his own. Oh, interesting. Yeah. Okay, right. I don't know if I heard something. I heard something like that, but I never believed that shit. It always sounds like urban legend type stuff, but maybe. Oh, hi. Oops. Gain 4. And GG. Well, they can Liliana ultimate me now. It's pretty good. I think we'll be okay, though. Oh, boy. Helix or Trophy? I think I'll take Trophy. Cavern Migration. Okay. Okay. It's gonna be a hell of a Liliana ultimate. Maybe I should. Well, was there no land? There was no land in that pile, was there? Jeez. Happy, what's up? Popped a 12 ounce. Yes. Hold up. Oh, buddy. Hold up. There it is. All right, start piling them up. All right, we're sipping on a Steamworks Hazy flagship IPA. Bam, the can's green. So we just sipped on an Empress double IPA. This is a Steamworks flagship Hazy IPA, 6.7%. I'm getting a little too deep here for this YouTube video, I think, but YouTube, maybe they enjoy it. I don't know. I don't know who watches my shit on YouTube. So this Leyline has a Lily under it. If I let them have Lily back, they get to sack kill my Atraxa. Full domain. Yeah, I can sack this. Sure. We're good. Happy Friday, buddy. Hopefully you're kicking ass and taking names out there. Drinking wine? Nice. You're from Transylvania, I see it. I also like wine. What is going on with this wine? Just kidding. I'm sure it was an autocorrect. More 9% finding action on the way. I mean, this is 6.7. I've got to be careful here. I don't want to go on, you know, become internet famous or anything. No sweepers, huh? Okay, it's pretty easy, I think, here. We're gonna migrate. I think I'm gonna get another white. That way I can Sunfall if I find it. Then we get to go Cornucopia into Leyline Binding. And then Binding on their turn so we can gain a life. 1 life, but it makes a difference. I could Binding the Wedding Festivity, to be honest, but that's kind of interesting. I think I should just Binding a creature here, though. Binding their token, maybe? Does Liliana matter? 12. No. Liliana's gonna plus and put this Baloth into play, so I'm fine with that. Do your worst. Yes, plus it, you clown. Do it. They're like, wait a minute. What if... I have 1 card in their hand they don't know about. Yes, yes, we did it. We did it. That's why we're signing it in. Baloth. Oh, shit. Y'all fucked up. Oh, no. Oh, I ruined this person's whole career. Just end. Just end the turn. It's over. I've got a Binding too, dude. Go nuts. Oh, big dick swinging over here. All right, all right. That's respect. Yeah. Yeah. Pretty good. Oh, they have to go for the throat for my Baloth. Get bossed. Even better. Okay. Okay. So, Binding. I think I'm going to eat that Bronco. I would like to hit the token in case they wreck all my shit again. We survived 1 Liliana Ultimate. It's not, we just, no big deal. All right? Well, next, you're going to try it again, tough guy? Let's see. I shouldn't be talking shit. We might lose this game. But I've got Tidebinder for Lily. I can slam Atraxa very soon here. Next turn. Trophy for Mirex. They know I have a Tide. They know my whole hand. Alright. They're going to use Mirex on end step, I presume. Yeah, get that out of my sight. Okay. I will gain life, thank you. Yeah, the life gain. Just 1 Cornucopia is just making such a buffer. It's negating their entire attacks here, basically. Yeah, the poison could be a problem. Eventually. But we have sweepers. I've got Tishana for Liliana. And then Tishana gets the swing at Liliana, so I'm not even sure they can plus here. Okay. Take it all. Is that it? What else? Might as well plus, right? Get that loyalty up. Yeah. Gain a life. No. They have 3 cards. 4 land in play. I'm going to cast this. Gain 4. Okay. Crazy game. This has been a wild game here. Holy crap. Can I find an untapped? Oh, what a whiff. Look at all these lands. No. Boseiju. I have a tap land in my hand. I could Boseiju the wedding festivity. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Look at all these land. Wow. I can't believe I whiffed that hard. That is probably going to do it here. Drawing 3 off Atraxa is not good enough. Yikes. They can't activate their creature land there. I think I'm going to attack Lily. Jesus. I just needed to hit something relevant there off Atraxa, but not hitting a Leyline Binding, not hitting any other, you know, an untapped land that I can... Yeah, I guess the untapped land would make a difference, but a sweeper or something would have been nice, but 5 lands out of 7 is... Oof, that's going to kill us here, I think. It's funny, when I play these series of matches, the only decks that seem to steal wins off us are the rogue decks, like tier 3 decks that we're just, you know, not equipped to really deal with. Sure. Why would they even bother with that? I'm tapped out here. There's no reason to duress there. Just minus Lily, play Lily, minus kill me. Come on. You can't figure it out. What are they doing? What? Why? They had lethal on the board. This is why you never scoop to your opponent's kids. And they didn't exile graveyards, even though we're playing... Oh, because they didn't want to lose their underdog. We're playing Niv-Mizzet here. Okay. I mean, they have Liliana to eat it, but I get to cast Lightning Helix, right? Okay. Crazy. Crazy times. I'm going up to 8 here. Yeah, let's kill this. Okay. They had lethal. Anyway. Yeah, I play a lot of different games on YouTube. Yeah, and Twitch, there's a lot of different games there because I was playing a lot of games for Steam Next Fest. Every time Steam Next Fest happens, I play a lot of games. But I play Magic 5 days a week for like 6 hours a day. Some of the days we play another game at the very end, but for the most part, it's the same stuff. Sure. Maybe I'll rip an Atraxa here. I think we're gonna lose to white-black mid-range here. Sad times. Darn. See what the top card is. Sure. Alright, GG. I will see you in round 3. We're 1-1. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for round number 3, I believe. We're 1-1. We lost to the white-black mid-range deck. And we beat blue-white control, and now we're playing against Baby Beluga. What do we think they're? Probably blue. I'm assuming blue mana is going to be in their deck. Show me an island. The odds of them playing an island here? Whoa! You're telling me we're playing the mirror match? No. We playing the mirror match over here? No way. No way. I mean, they're domain, but they're not going to be doing Niv to life stuff like us. Oh, hell yeah. I see you. I call. I call your Ziatora's proving ground. Okay. What? Okay. Another brew. God, I would kill for an Ancient Cornucopia here. Am I gonna Leyline their Spelunking? No. Right? Could Boseiju their Jetmir's Garden? It's tempting, but I think I'm gonna save Boseiju for a Leyline Binding later, right? Yeah, the mirror's weird with all the bindings back and forth and letting things resolve. Ooh, they're running out of lands. Okay. Let's see what they get here. Yeah. Very tempted to cut them off of Jetmir's here. Okay. I will take out the Up the Beanstalk here, I think. Sure. So next turn we can make our own luck and then have Atraxa on turn 6, which is pretty nice. Can't wait for rotation. I know, Exiled God, yeah. And thank you, by the way, Baked. Rank games I try to find undervalued. Yeah, me too. So, I mean, initially, I just want to rank up quick. I try and get to Mythic as quick as I can, usually. We didn't get to Mythic last season because we were playing so much Modern Horizons 3. I love Limited Magic. I play Limited and Constructed. I firmly believe that you should be playing both. If you love Magic, get into Draft. You should be doing both. A true... Oh, I know, but I'm so annoying. Oh, shit. Look at him. I know, I'm so loud. He wants to be in here. He wants to be in here. Uh-huh. This is tough. They've been missing their land drops. I think I'm just gonna go to my turn. Make your own luck. Peace. No lands. Kind of shitty, but still got one in hand here. Yeah, the drafts are cards. Yeah, so not only is it it's an important skill for a Magic player to have. I mean, there's a reason we or Wizards, has limited as part of the Pro Tour and part of the RC cycle and stuff. Like, you've got to know your limited and constructed skill. You have to have those skills to do both, and the best players in the world can do both very well. That's why they're the best player. I don't know, any Magic player should aspire to be good at limited and constructed. You can't do one without the other. It's like going to the gym and skipping leg day, you know what I mean? Sure. Okay, so I've got Atraxa here. Should probably just cast Atraxa for free first. See what we find. Okay, artifact, instant, sorcery. I'm gonna take this and go to 6 mana here. I will take Mountain, actually. Okay, let's ill-timed discard Sunfall. That way I don't lose my Atraxa, but I get to still wrath their board. So Sunfall goes. And Lightning Helix. Okay. And then we get to binding their beanstalk, I think. Sure. Deal. Oh. Okay. I guess I gotta play the tap land that turn. Oops. Niv-Mizzet lets me play a bunch of these things out of exile, or out of my graveyard. But yeah, drafting is great. So, but you know, as a streamer, as a content creator, you very clearly see the patterns in viewership and stuff. When I'm drafting, because I play constructed mostly, when I'm drafting, I have a third of the people watching that I do when I'm playing constructed. Like a lot of constructed players don't care about limited, and a lot of limited players don't care about constructed. It's very weird. It's almost like people view it as mutually exclusive when it's not. It's not. You don't have to be one or the other. Like why? Why are you doing that? They're both awesome ways to play Magic. Like, what are we doing? Okay, they're going to have Sunfalls and stuff for my Niv-Mizzet, so I've got to be a little bit careful here. Cornucopia is pretty clutch here. I think I'm going to jam Cornucopia first. And then... I should just Boseiju the stupid Leyline, right? What are the odds they have... If they have Tidebinder in their main deck, we could get punished here for waiting. But I could also just ambush their Angel. So let's do that. We'll pass. I don't think I'm going to cycle Herd Migration here, actually, so I'm not going to stop on end step. Okay, I think we've got them here. We've got more cards than them, and we've got much better cards. I don't think they have anything like Niv-Mizzet in their deck, but we could just lose to Burn here. We've got 8 life, so they could have Nissa or something crazy. They've only got 4 forests. Yeah, I'm not dead to anything specifically here. Yeah, that doesn't matter. Sure. If I can catch them with Boseiju on Leyline to get Atraxa back, that'll be pretty nice. Now, they could have, obviously, another... Sure. They could have another Leyline here. We'll see. If they have another Leyline on top of everything else, that's pretty nasty. But not much I can really do about that. Ooh, looks like they do not. They say nice. Yeah, that's why we play these cards. Yeah. No Leylines, I presume? Nice. All that. All this stuff. Pillage? Seems good. Let's go to blocks. Yoink. And I can even Leyline that. Actually... I'll Leyline that. Gain a ton of life, as it turns out. So, GG? Not yet? Okay. Punch you in the face. Let's see here. Let's go Cornucopia. No life gain yet. Pillage the Bog. Thank you. Appreciate that. Just saves me a lot of time. Saves us both. Okay, so Domain. Tidebinder's really good here. T-Rex is interesting. They're not going to have a lot... Well, Leyline actually is good against that, right? Go for the Throat and Negate. They're playing the Imodane Recruiter version, so they're not going to have Nissa. Maybe I'll take Go for the Throat here. What? Maluburger?
That sounds like a delicious goddamn burger right there. What's in it? Malu burger? I love it. Thank you for the follow.
What is a Maluburger? That sounds like Hawaiian or something. Does it have pineapple on it? Curious. Treat limited as a way to get card pool. Yeah, well, on Arena, that's exactly how you should treat it. The only way to mitigate the cost of playing Magic is to play limited and be good at limited. If you can grind limited and hold a 60% win rate, you will go infinite. You do that long enough, you'll pile up the gems and the gold and the rare wild cards, and you can play whatever constructed formats you like. But if you focus only on constructed, you're going to be spending money on Arena. You have to play limited. It's the only way to go infinite. I try and play limited for that reason. I want to show people. I love limited. I've learned a lot about limited. I know a lot about limited. I love talking about the deck, the picks, the deck building, etc. But I know a lot of people who just stay away, or vice versa. Limited players who don't play constructed. I think you got to play both. Magic's such an awesome game. There's so many ways to enjoy it. What am I cutting here? I think I'm gonna cut Sunfalls. They're good against my migration, but we have our own answers. Maybe Lightning Helix is the cut here. I don't know. Maybe I should cut the Helix. We shall see. But yeah, MH3 drafts were good. I post all of my deck lists on the Discord. You can always go look. I think we did about 22 drafts, and we had about a 58% win rate. But a lot of that, you know, my win rate suffers as a streamer. A lot of the losses I took were legit losses, but some of them were like misclicks. Some of them were, you know, random going to time because I'm talking too much. That happens. So my record is not always amazing, but I feel like I do at least bring some level of expertise to the table that people can learn from, because I absorb and regurgitate the lessons that I'm learning from listening to players much better than me. The Hall of Fame players, like the best limited players in the world. That's who I seek out and try and listen to. That's what everybody should do. But too bad Ben Stark doesn't stream anymore. Sad times. But Sam Black and you know, some of the bigger limited content creators are good, but like even LSV, like, man, you know what I like to do? We could even do it after this. We'll put up a vintage cube. I'll just look at one of LSV's YouTube videos and go, okay, let's go pick for pick. Let's see if we can predict every pick. I'm going to tell you what I would pick, and let's see how many of those picks line up with this Hall of Fame pro. Do that. That's how you get better. That's what you should do to get better at Magic. It's how I learned how to draft. And I would get it wrong a lot. And I would go, what? He's going to take that here? Oh my God, I would never take that card. Why is he taking that? And then he plays the games and I'm like, oh, okay. I get it now. That card's awesome. Okay. You know, that kind of stuff. I'm going to get another green here, I think. We're missing green. Big stomps coming down. Sure. Wow, it's been a while since I've seen a straight-up domain list. This deck went extinct a while ago, I believe. Ooh, that's pretty good. I was going to play a tap land and have Leyline up there, but I'm going to get Cornucopia down. The sooner this comes down, the more life we gain. Nice way to learn. Yeah, I'll show you what I do after this. Negotiations is a good bit RNG, but good. Wait. You mean Hostile Negotiator, Thoran, right? It's great. It's not RNG. What do you mean? You always get a card from them, right? Oh, okay, sure. Wow. That's interesting. That's aggressive. Okay. No, dude, it's great. Trust me. Play it. You'll see how good it is. It's so good in your deck. Once it's in play, every time they discard, you get a clue. That's fucking crazy. That is awesome. Sure. I'm gonna eat their Leyline here. I don't care about their Angel. I just want my Cornucopia back. They can't raise Cornucopia. Not a chance. I could Niv-Mizzet here, but I'm gonna make my own luck, I think. Not amazing. Can't play this, so pass. Next turn we've got Atraxa or Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet, well, we got Pillage as well. I could just go get a Wrath or something. Ancient Cornucopia is unbeatable, though. They're not going to be able to beat this. So if I go untap land, 6, 7, then down to 4, but then up to 5, and then Niv-Mizzet. Yeah, so I can just go... Cornucopes. Don't need to gain life yet. Oh, you fucking piece of shit! Why didn't it... Oh, the auto tapper! Fuck you! God damn it, I hate the auto tapper. They say nice, yeah. Fucking garbage. God, I hate that card. Okay. I mean, I hate the stupid mechanic. Like, it always leaves up Cavern. I named Phyrexia in there, and then I wanted to tap it to cast Cornucopia, and then Niv-Mizzet, it left it up. Right. Right. If I had named Dragon, it would have been fine, but I didn't need to name Dragon because Cornucopia makes any color. I just had to tap this. I could have gained 10 life here off Niv-Mizzet. Unbelievable. Okay, whatever. We gained 4. It's still not the end of the world. We're way ahead of our opponent here. The only way they're beating us is by milling. They're not going to beat us with damage. Jim Davis, yeah. Yeah, there's lots of great content creators. Jim's very good. He's a very good player. I didn't see him at the Pro Tour this time, but sadly, the Magic Pro Tour is not what it used to be. The best players in the world can go from, you know, winning a Pro Tour to not doing well at a Pro Tour, then not doing well at a Pro Tour, and they're done. That's it. You miss 2 Pro Tours, you're off the train. It's so easy to fall off the train. It's crazy. Look at Nathan Stoyer, or a player like goes from winning a Pro Tour, winning Worlds, 2nd place at a Pro Tour, and then he had to win to qualify. He had to go to an RC to qualify again because he was off the train like right after that. It's kind of insane. Jim's awesome. Great player, great content creator. But you know, I didn't see him at the Pro Tour, and it's sad because he has such a reputation now for day one crushing it at the Pro Tour. He does so well in day one. Everybody's like cheering for him, and then he, you know, it's so hard and variance, and it's got to feel. And you don't even want to talk about it because it's like I don't want him to think about that. He should not, absolutely should not consider this as anything. It doesn't mean anything, right? But okay. Pass. Yeah, Jim is great. Yeah, Informer. Yeah, in day one, he oftentimes he's like 9-0 on day one. You're like, oh, this is the time. He's done this like 2 or 3 Pro Tours, but you know, over the last 3 or 4 that, you know, he wasn't in the last one, but a couple of them he crushes day one, and then go Calber, what's up? Voodoo Ranger. Voodoo Ranger. I like that. I don't know what that means. What is that, a deck? Voodoo Ranger? Or are you talking about the beer I'm sipping on? But yeah, it's going great, man. I hope your Friday's kicking ass as well. Hopefully you got some good stuff lined up for the weekend. Might on the main arena page looks AI generated. Oh. Hold up. On the main arena page, I've got a wait, the main. Oh, on the main, the splash screen on. Okay, I was gonna look up the website here. Yeah. Did he? He lost to Carvalho too many times? Oh, wow. I wonder if he's making a little bit of a tongue-in-cheek statement about Carvalho there. My opponent's apparently had enough. Okay. I'm 2-1. I will see you in round number 4. I like ketchup. When I was in South Korea, one of my friends had an idea for a food stall, like one of these street food stalls. Condiment sandwiches. He wanted to make sandwiches that are just bread and condiments. Because he loved condiments. And I'm like, I get it. Yeah, you love, right. I get you love condiments, but just because you love something doesn't mean other people are going to love it. Don't, just save your money. Don't start a business. Don't spend $5,000 on a condiment sandwich stall, dude. He was adamant. He wanted to do it, and I thought he was fucking crazy. Because I guess Korea is a little bit different. Tastes are different and everything else. Okay. Lightning Helix is so disgusting against mono red. Just playing 4 Helixes in my deck and a Cornucopia feels like I can't lose. Did I say the welcome back thing? I think I forgot. Oh well. No sugar ketchup now, really? And it tastes like garbage, yeah. My mom is very health conscious, so we go there. She made some cheesecake like tarts, but instead of cheese, cream cheese, she used cashew-based cream cheese. It tasted like cardboard. I grew up, you know, I went to Catholic school, and for those of you who are Catholic, it's like getting one of those, the body of Christ. No offense, Jesus, but your body tastes like shit. It tastes like fucking soggy paper. I'm sorry. You think the Son of God would taste better? It tastes like shit. So when we had it, me and my brother were joking. Like, don't ever use vegan. She doesn't use mayonnaise. She uses veganese. It's you know, Ashy Body. Is Ashy Larry in here? Name's Leonard Washington. Where I'm from? A little town called None of Your Goddamn Business. Let's play dice, bitches. Ashy Larry, Leonard, you guys, does anybody watch Chappelle Show in here? Nobody? Come on. Fucking main deck Urbrask Forge. Okay, so I've got to leyline this, so we go to full domain here. I pillage main phase. In case. How you doing? Alright. We do this, we gain the life. I gain another life on their turn. You gotta take that Helix, right? Okay, pass. They can't beat us. They can't beat us. There's no way. Not with the Cornucopia in play. Not a chance. Carlin's good. It feels good. Stop. Yeah, exactly. Chappelle's great. Yeah, Chappelle was so good. Yeah, you know, and the stand-up, you know, his stand-up was really good too, but now, I don't know, it's kind of, yeah, not the same. It's changed. But that time when Chappelle Show was coming out, it was just fucking brilliant. World Series of Dice, amazing. How you doing, Case? What's up for the weekend? What do you got going on? This is Niv to Light, we call it. We're playing a bunch of 2 mana. It has to be 2 mana instants or sorceries that are 2 colors, one of each color, not 3 colors, only 2. And if you're playing Niv-Mizzet Supreme, you get to cast all these cards out of your graveyard with Jumpstart. So you're playing Cornucopias, you're gaining a bunch of life. Remember the domain list that saw play? It was like Menguchi won a PTQ with it. This was back in, like, I want to say the last Standard Pro Tour. One of the side events. This deck kind of saw a little bit of play, but they weren't using Niv-Mizzet. Niv-Mizzet kind of ties it all together. Ouch. I let them flip this. They draw, what is it called? The 2/1 with prowess. They're gonna discard their hand and draw. Shit. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna pay the ward. And just gain 5 life. Yeah. Discard to draw 3, yeah. If they have a couple lands or even 1 land there, they're gonna play their land and then discard 2, draw 3. I can't let that happen. Actually, I guess they didn't have enough spells in the yard to even make that happen, but this isn't enough. We need to find something here, but almost anything gets us action. That's the one. That's the one I'm looking for. So the thing with Cornucopia, it only gains life once each turn. So you're behooved. You're behooved? It behooves you to play a spell on your turn and a spell on the opponent's turn. Now, if I play Lightning Helix now, they can pump twice and get out of it. Maybe that's better, but I want them to go for it and then Lightning Helix them on their turn. So now I'm going to gain 5 life on their turn. Got to be a little bit careful. I want to make sure this kills something, though. If maybe it is better to go Lightning Helix my turn, Leyline their turn. Okay, last card. They're definitely going to play it if it's a spell, right? And if it's a spell, I can still get Lightning Helix value here. Okay, they're dead. Gain 5. Oof. They're never beating Lightning Helix. Not a chance. Yeah. Can I find an Atraxa to just seal it up? No? Just one Atraxa, please. Well, that's not the worst. Gain a life. Go. Okay. Here we go. Clipped. Oh, shit. Hold on. We'll look at this in a second. Oh, boy. Did I say something stupid? Probably. Doing good. Searching for a house. For me and the wife. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, good for you, King Case. Holy shit. That's a big... Those are big moves. That's what we're hoping to do up here, but we don't have enough money saved up yet. It's crazy how expensive Vancouver is. Good for you. If you can afford to do it, absolutely get out of that renter's market. Gain 4 life off my Wrath? Deal. Ouch. I'm gonna lose to a person who puts mayonnaise on their french fries? Come on, not like this. Oh, you gotta be kidding me. 2, 4, 6. I'm gonna 2. Give me an Atraxa to win the game! Give me a Niv-Mizzet to win the game on the spot. Wow, how the fuck did we lose? Oh my god. I have so many insane hits here. Any pillage? Any Niv-Mizzets? Oh god, or Atraxa? We gained so much life. I'm dead. I'm dead. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. God damn it. Brutal. Yeah, wow. It's almost impossible to lose to mono red with this deck, but we managed to lose game 1 somehow. Sure. No card draw or anything. Anything, like, yeah, ill-timed not drawing 2 lands. I could have swept the board. But no, drew 2 lands. That's magic. That's magic. They're like, isn't this still lethal? 1, carry the 2. Yup. Yeah, we're dead. We are dead. Got me. I just like to make my opponent sweat. Hey, Bobo.
Bobo BN 456. You're a legend.
Thank you for the follow. I appreciate it. Temp Lockdown comes in. Tide Binder. Go for the... Tide Binder's weird. Bailoff. Make Your Own Luck comes out. Pillage is a little clunky. Got a couple of the big chonkers. There we go. Yeah. Yeah, we had some rough draws there. Absolute landlord, yeah. Once we do, it'll be time for the dad bod. There you go, King Case. Hey, I'll do it with you, man. I gotta go back to the gym. It's been so long. I haven't worked out in so long. Since September of last year, or August or whatever. It's bad. I've got to get back. Oh, Neo's not on cam anymore. I should have cut that off. Oh. Well, isn't that lovely? No. You know, yeah, like the on paper, we should be good against this deck. But what are you gonna do when this happens? I think I'm gonna mull again. I'm gonna go to 5. Okay, this is acceptable. I'm gonna put 2 lands on the bottom. All of our lands produce white, which is amazing. So I get to go like this. Now, just focus on this. If we get any land here, we've got Cornucopia, huge. Temp Lockdown, huge. Lightning Helix I can already cast on turn 3, even if I draw a tapped land. So this is actually a very good 5-card hand against mono red. Thoughts and prayers, chat. Thoughts and prayers. You didn't know? Thoughts and prayers do stuff. Yeah, I need to go back. It's been and now it's beach season. I've got to be. There we go. So we've got temp lockdown on 3 is solid. I'm gonna try and get max value off this, but there's a chance I get too greedy. I'm gonna need you to rein me in, chat. Make sure I don't get too greedy here, because I'm a sucker for value. Ask my wife. When I first met her, we went on our first date, and I was like, that it just. I was gonna make a joke, but then I'm like, no matter what you say, you can't judge a human being on value, getting value. That sounds fucked up. All right. So, I guess it's like saying how much money do you make or something, right? How financially stable are you? Uh-huh. Good, good. And your family, how much money do they have? Oh, great. That's good value. Yeah, you know what? The EV on you works out. Let's go on a second date. Is that how dating works in 2024? It probably is, right? I wouldn't know, thank God. I have to do this. I have to do this. Don't be greedy. Don't be greedy. I want a cornucopia and then gain 5 life. I can't do that. Not yet. Soon. Depends on financial value. Well, how else do you... Yeah, like... So, are you good at sports? Do you have any intrinsic value generation abilities? Can you produce wealth in any form? Ooh, I don't like that. I mean, I had it in the sideboard, so we brought it in. I don't know if it's makes sense or not, but we're gonna try. Chandra's an interesting one. Haven't seen that in a long time in Standard. Okay, nobody getting through this time. They're not suicide attacking, so with Swift Spear. Really want to get Cornucopia into play, because then we're doing the big thing. Against monocolored decks, if you ever resolve this card, they can't win. They can't kill it. They can't actually interact with it at all. I mean, they can win, I guess. If you're at 3 life, you might still die after casting this, but with a Cornucopia gaining us 5 off it, I feel pretty good. She's dressed to kill. Gonna go home disappointed. That's dating in Dallas. Nice. Wait a minute, King Case. You're married. How would you know what dating's like? Wait. That was the sound effect I was going for. What that almost sounds like it's Who Wants to Be a Millionaire music, for those of you who don't know. But it almost sounds like one of those shows like what was that guy's name? Who was the guy who would like catch child predators? He'd be like, "What? But you said it was just for blah blah blah." And like, what Chris something, right? They would like entrap, people who are trying to like seduce children online and stuff. I'm good. You know what I mean. Single, yeah, I know what you mean, Kid Case. Yeah, I know. I'm just joking around here, obviously, but yeah. Yeah, the dating scene. I did do a little bit of online dating before I kind of settled down, but it was pretty new, and boy, was it shitty. But now when I hear about what's going on, like people are literally suing Cupid, OkCupid, and Tinder and stuff for like the number of bots on the site that are entrapping people. It's crazy. It's all bots and men, bots and men. That is online dating. Chris Hansen, that's the one, Togebi, yes. How to Catch a Predator, yes. Now, the music doesn't make sense, but I just remember, like, him. It's super fucked up when you think about it, but this person's like, oh shit, like, they thought they were gonna hook up with some, like, I don't know, person who's underage or whatever, like, it's a fucked up situation. But then he comes in and he sits down and he's like, why don't you sit down? let's have a conversation about this. And it's like this whole like suddenly it's like a interview on CNN. It's ridiculous. Okay, this is gonna be pretty funny. I'm just gonna keep doing this. This is gonna be so great. You guys ready to gain 15 life? Yeah. We're gonna gain 15 life here. How are they gonna beat triple Cornucopia with mono red? They can't. They can't do it. This is gonna be great. Never greed too late, Calper. Saw an interesting piece by Chris Hansen. Yeah, he's a huge piece of shit, Welly. Yeah, no, and you're right. And he was taken off the air because the whole show is kind of shitty. It's shitty, like nobody's saying that you should allow a child predator, pedophile, people, whatever, to no, but that's not how that's not how you catch them. That kind of a show, yeah, that was yeah, shows like Jerry Springer back in the day, way before the internet existed. There was Jerry Springer, and that was a shit show, and a lot of it was scripted and it was fake as shit. But people loved that garbage, like I don't know, just trashy people trashing each other. Like that's funny. That's I don't know. A lot of people like that. So it's lowbrow stuff, but it's yeah, they can't beat it. I didn't even get to wanted to play the Niv-Mizzet. All right. I think they scooped the match there. All right, that's the match. I will see you in the last round. Thank you for paying attention. Welcome back, everybody. Here we are for the last round. We are 3-1, I believe. Let's see if we can go 4-1 with the Niv to Light deck. Yeah. Hello, Valkyra. Okay, I don't like you anymore. Why did you do that? You know? Some people. Don't put me under duress. Ooh. So this is black-green mid-range, I imagine. I could go Tower into Ziatora's, but I want to... Let's go Jetmir's into Xander. That'll give us full domain on turn 2 if I draw Leyline, and if I draw a basic land, I can still herd migrate on 2. And I can also cast Lightning Helix if I draw the right land here. No. Well, that's unfortunate. Okay. Gonna have to Helix that, I think, ASAP. All kinds of fishing is the GOAT, you know it. Agree about the Bachelor shows, dude, right? Oh my god. Reality TV is cancer. I mean, it's just, it produces people like Joe Rogan. End of story. No, but I mean, the reality TV. I worked in the entertainment industry. I worked when I lived in Asia, the reality TV is very big over there. And some of my fellow actor friends, the ones who could speak Korean fluently, were on reality shows, and they said it's so ridiculous. The stuff that's supposed to be like unrehearsed, like, oh my god, they make you do it like 5-6 times. It's just all bullshit. But we all know that already. Okay, let's plow this horse. I triggered all the cowboys in here. Can't Wrath next turn, but not the end of the world. Graveyard doesn't flip. We herd migrate. I don't have a spell to play next turn, so they're going to flip on my turn, or like on their next turn, I guess. Kind of rude. They're probably going to take Helix here. Oh, they don't know what my deck's doing, so they leave the Helix. Helix, of course, insane with Niv-Mizzet. Okay. I've got to save Leyline for Aklazots here. We've got double white for Sunfall. I'm still going to play Sparas, I think. Okay, pass. Oh, they didn't play anything, so they flip on their turn. That's actually good, because we weren't going to play anything either. So they do nothing on turn 4? That's very weird. I imagine they're going to swing. I'm going to let them swing. I'm going to take it here. And then I'm going to eat the Aklazots with Leyline, untapped, ill-timed explosion, wipe their graveyard. Okay. I'm gonna discard tap land here. They exile, whatever. We're gonna Binding Liliana. That way they can't make us sack the Niv-Mizzet. And then I untap. Yeah, so I'm gonna Herd Migrate plus Leyline Binding here. Let's do that. We should have no trouble casting Niv-Mizzet. White, black, red. I'll get a green here. Okay. Okay. The only thing that interacts with this is another sacrifice effect, which, again, they need to top deck a Liliana here. They only had 2 cards in their hand, and one of them was Aclazotz. Glutton can't attack. Land can't attack. It's probably Aclazotz here. God, sure. Aclazoots coming down? Ah, they drew a Glissa. Okay, I think I'm fine with that. I've got trophy into trophy if I want. I've also got ill-timed. Let's ill-timed and see what we find here. Oh. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. Let's not discard, let's no attack, pass. And then we're setting up for a big Sunfall here. I want to catch that God, so let them play the God first. Glissa, I will block. Oh, they're gonna fire up the land? Okay. Interesting. I can't let Glissa hit me, right? Sure. Glissa blows up Leyline. Leyline gets back Lily and kills my thing. So they kill my thing, and then I Sunfall away their stuff. Okay. Sure. I don't know. Is that correct? Maybe I eat the cottage? Let them get back Lily. Lily sacks my guy. I Sunfall, wipe their board. And then I still have to deal with Lily? I'm at 3 life. Am I dead now? Oops. I forgot I was at such low life here. Shit. Okay. Well, this keeps us alive. But not crazy about this. Okay. They can't Aclazotz and hit me for 4, so it's one or the other. And they're top deck mode. If I untap with Make Your Own Luck, we get back into this game. I might put an Atraxa, you know, into Plotland for free here. Are they going to activate over Aclazotz? Tough call. I can Assassin's Trophy that land next turn if they go for that again. I can actually Make Your Own Luck and Troph. Plus I can block with the 2/2, right? Yeah, take it. Red Bull was a lie, so please lose so I can fly. Go Calper. 70-72, it's all good. Reality TV's terrible, yeah. Yeah, anyway, I like intelligent stuff. I like witty comedy. I like you know, good satire and parody. Stuff that's funny, stuff that's witty. Like I don't know, I enjoy. I don't like bathroom humor can be funny, but it's never funny for long, you know what I mean? It's like playing, you know, it's like playing God mode on a video game or something. I was talking about this earlier. Ooh, wow. Okay, free Atraxa plus a Lightning Helix in my hand. God damn. Go. Yeah, that is a sick draw. Make Your Own Luck. Holy shit. Deal. They don't know I have Helix. They don't know I have Trophy. They don't know any of my cards, really. They go for Cottage here. I'm gonna let them attack because I don't want them to mirror. Oh, but the Trophy will give them an untapped land. Ah, fuck. Yeah, I should have done this anyway, before they attacked. Whatever. It's not the end of the world. Troph. Hanging on for dear life. Opponent's like, you gotta be kidding me. What? I didn't even know this card was standard legal till I started playing this deck. Assassin's Trophy's back, baby. I remember when it got spoiled and people were like, holy shit, Assassin's Trophy's back. And it's like, nah, it's bad. Why would you give your opponent a land? Deal. Cornucopia would be absolutely incredible here. Okay, let's find a Cornucopia. Oh, what? Why would you scoop? I'm at 2 life. Why would they scoop? Because I have a free Atraxa? They just couldn't beat Atraxa? What if you top deck and go for the throat? Oh, they just scooped the match. Are you kidding me right now? Come on. Okay, we're going to play another match here. For those of you watching on YouTube, that's unacceptable. We're going to play one more. Why? That's not even a bad... That was game 1, and they all... I'm pretty sure they could have still won that game. And not to mention, that's probably a good match for them. They're playing Liliana, and I'm playing Niv-Mizzet. Like, isn't that like the best answer to Niv-Mizzet? You've got all the sacrifice effects. Silly. People are so silly on Arena. Sorry, I'm doing this series just so we can get to Mythic here, but I really want to do... I don't know. I tried doing events, but the events are also really spotty in terms of competitive play. No white mana, huh? Ouch. Okay. Ouch. Let's try this again. Okay, Herd Migration gets us the white at least. But... Ooh, playing its domain again. Deal. Dealio. Oh, that was us winning. Did you... Tokebi what? I know! I swear to God, I told these actors, don't make it so obvious, idiots! I know I'm paying you. They don't know that. Just don't... At least play out the fucking match. They don't do it. They just scoop, and I'm like, God damn it. I didn't say throw the fight in the second round, you moron. You're supposed to make it look at least realistic. God damn it. I'm sorry, I'm not actually calling my opponents morons here. I'm just saying, like, you know, if I was paying them as a... Never mind. People are going to come in after hearing that and go, you called me a moron. I'm like, no, I said if you were a paid actor, you would... Never mind. Just forget it. Should I leyline that thing? I probably need to get blue here. Let's pass. I'm going to get blue. I'm going to explosion. Big stomps. All right. Getting that Island. Let's go. Let's go. Domain on domain.
Oh. I can smell your fear. You'll never defeat me, domain. I'm gaining too much life.
Oh shit. Drew that cornucopia. What?
Oh, a little copium, I see. Yes. Oh, hold on.
Let's actually eat that up the beanstalk. Feels like I should probably cut off their card advantage here. Oops. Beaner. Damn it. Beanstalk's good. Oh! Wait, what? Are they... Hold up. Are they playing Cornucopia? And why would you be playing this and this? This is so good with Sunfall, not not Explosion. This is probably the deck that I was talking about earlier. Damn. Okay, let's draw some cards. Game life. Oh, mamacita. Niv-Mizzet's gonna come down and be ugly here. Actually, not that ugly, but at least we get to redraw. They're going to have to Sunfall this to get rid of it. They don't have any way... Oh, shit. Well, that's pretty good. Alright. I guess I get to do this. Yeah. Hey, bud. How you doing? Oh, Neo's back. Neo, I know you're so sad. I know. You want to go. You want to go for a WALK. I can't do it, though, bud. Can't do it yet. Soon. Let's put this domain deck in their place, then I'll be right with you. Atraxa. Not Helix. It's trophy just to hit a Leyline, right? Okay. Okay. Refill. They're going to Atraxa, I presume. I would have loved to find a Sunfall there. Yeah. Sure. Trophy hits Leyline. We get our Atraxa back. Round and around we go. No way they're doing enough damage to us to put us behind here. I mean, this is a lot of damage, but... I'm going to gain a lot of life here. I'm going to go Niv-Mizzet, gain 5. And then Leyline, gain another 1. Itali! Holy shit! What am I playing against? I have not seen an Itali in a long time. Did you hit 2 Leylines? Oh, you poor bastard. Oh, no. That's not good. That doesn't matter. Yeah, eat my mana rock. I can't play Atraxa this turn, but I think we're going to be okay. Ouch. Can I find a Sunfall? Wow, Itali. Holy crap. Opponent's going real deep. I can't Cornucopia. So I can Cornucopia into Assassin's Trophy. They've used 3 Leylines. Yeah, I'm doing this now to gain 1 life, even though I don't have to do it now. Because I'm going to gain 2 life on their turn. That's still not enough to get out of range of this. So if they have another removal spell, they only have 1 more Leyline. I don't know what other instant speed removal they could have to deal with an Atraxa here, but... sure, that doesn't matter. I don't think. They only have Leyline to interact here, so unless they drew the 4th Leyline, I feel pretty good. Gain 2, and then gain another 7, so I go to 16? I think that's good. Yeah, I go to 1 life here. Holy shit. Assuming they don't interfere with this. Did you draw the 4th Leyline? They did. Oh, you lucky schmuck. So lucky. The 4th Leyline. If any, I don't think there's any other out in their deck that stops me from untapping there. And if I untap, that's it. It's over. I get to gain 5, Niv-Mizzet, cast something else out of the yard, gain more life. Ooh, they had to get so lucky. I think they had a 1 outer there. Okay, so domain's pretty easy. We bring in Tidebinder. T-Rex is very powerful as well. And I think that's it. Go for the Throat's okay. Lightning Helix is not amazing. I think I should probably just cut all of them. It's just a haymaker fest. It's a hockey fight for those of you who watch hockey. We're not setting up. There's no dance. There's no finesse. It's just grab them by the collar and just wail on their face as fast as you can. That's all this match is. So let's get into it. That's really it. That's it. Oh, one of those was mine? Oh, good call. Okay, so it wasn't a 1 outer. It was a 2 outer. They needed a Leyline in their hand. I think they only had 2 left in their deck. I think you're right. You're absolutely right, Togebi. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Exactly, Mavericks. Helix is not a card that sees main deck play in any deck, really, because it's just too narrow. It doesn't hit Preacher of the Schism. It doesn't hit Shoulder. It doesn't hit a lot of the creatures that... I mean, there's creatures that come down on turn 3 that it doesn't die, that don't die to Lightning Helix, like what is the green one called that makes maps? And there's a bunch, right? So yes, you're absolutely right. But this is a deck that is a good metagame call if you are expecting a lot of aggro in your metagame. So if you go to F&M, if you go to an RCQ and it's at a local shop and you know a bunch of the players aren't spending money on the bet, or maybe the skill level, like they're not playing tier 1 decks, whatever. You think there's going to be a lot of aggro or creature decks? This deck feels unbeatable. Like against aggro, like a mono red Boros and stuff like that. I think Bant Toxic is the one deck that kind of sidesteps it because it's not doing damage, right? So the life gain's irrelevant, but the passive life gain is crazy in this deck. Not to mention, if they play a single color deck, Niv-Mizzet is unkillable, except mono black, I guess, would be the only deck that has outs. It's crazy. So, like, you know, mono red, even a lot of 2-color decks, they don't have removal that can kill. Nobody's playing Mightstone, Weakstone, or whatever, right? That's one of the few cards that can actually touch it. Okay. So anyway, in the mirror, it's interesting. I still think we have the edge here. I think we're going to be fine. But, yeah. Tidebinder is going to be amazing here as well. Wow. No fucking around, huh? Okay, okay. Interesting. Big stomps. Okay, so we get to play tap land, leave up Tidebinder. Next turn we can either Niv-Miz. Let's go another green here. We can either Niv-Miz or make your own luck. Let's see what happens. Did they see Niv-Mizzet in game 1? They did, right? They absolutely did. Tidebinder's a turn 7 card. I don't need to do this now. Turn 7 is when I need to leave up Tidebinder for the Atraxa. That's all that matters, I think, here. Getting Niv-Mizzet down early, let's see if they can interact with this. I don't think they can outside of a sweeper. Maybe they have a sweeper, but that's their whole turn. I don't even mind that. And then I get to make my own luck. But they could have Negate. That is a card they definitely could side in. So I have to find a good spot to make my own luck here. Main phase cycle. That's a sign of desperation. Okay. Interesting. No land drop. Let's clutch. Do they have Negate? I feel like now I need to leave up Tidebinder again. This is the crucial turn. It's turn 7 here. They're not racing my 5/5 in the air, so we get to crunch. And I think I'm going to do this and pass. Even though I could cast these sorceries, it's far more important to leave up Tidebinder for Atraxa here. Nothing else matters. But what kills Niv-Mizzet in their deck? 0 cards except Sunfall. Nothing else touches it, right? I take 4. Again, they're not winning this race. We have a 4-turn clock to their 5-turn clock. Whoa. Okay. Okay. Not bad, but Niv-Mizzet doesn't really care about that. They get double triggers on their ETBs. That's a little bit dangerous. Do I ill-timed here? Wow, this is crazy. I could go Ancient Cornucopia into ill-timed, right? The only way I beat Elesh Norn, I think? I don't think I can race it. But hold on, the only way they have to deal with Niv-Mizzet is Sunfall. If they Leyline, it doesn't matter if they double trigger, they're never Leylining, and now they're not going to Sunfall with Elesh Norn in play. I can win this in 2 turns. Tidebinder does nothing. So what if I go Cornucopia into ill-timed, gain 2, draw 2? I might be able to just race, just straight race here. I think that's what I'm going to do. This is a tricky spot, really tricky spot. I think I'm going to do this. I feel like the only answer they have to Niv-Mizzet is the card that... they have a counterspell, sure. Begin the 2 life still. But yeah, I can even do it again next turn. Make your own luck as well. Yeah, negate was the card I said they're going to side in. So I was saying we have to find a good spot for make your own luck. I'm willing to have them eat an ill time there. This is still not another... Well, we hit them for 5, they hit us to 2, and then I killed them. Yeah, I'm still killing them. They have to ill-timed. Are they going to wrath their own Elish away? They don't discard. Wow. Hold on. Okay, double triggers. That's fine. Wow, and they let us have our way here. So they're going to try and kill us. What do I do? Oh, man. I can ill-timed, but I can't 5-drop because I've got a Ziatora. I would need to draw an untapped land here off ill-timed. And then I could cast Make Your Own Luck, but I can't use the card off it. Leyline does nothing right now. I could put them to 5, then ill-timed, and see if I hit a Herd Migration, wipe the board. I think that's my best play here. Make Your Own Luck is not going to do it because anything I draw off Make Your Own Luck will get nerfed by Elesh Norn. Like, Leyline Binding won't do it. Lightning Helix, I sided out, right? The only, I guess, Assassin's Trophy? Assassin's Trophy can kill an Elesh Norn. I have 2 Sunfall, but I can't cast it because I have a tapped land. If I make my own luck, I can't cast Sunfall. If I ill-timed, I can't cast Sunfall. Assassin's Trophy and Go for the Throat are my only outs here. What are the odds I hit one? I feel like I should ill-timed. It's just 1 card difference, and ill-timed lets me actually sweep. I think it's ill-timed, right? Well, I'm gaining life. You're right. They're doing 12, but I'm only gaining... Yeah. Oh, you're right. So I would finish at 1. Yeah, if I ill-timed now... I still think I ill-timed now. No matter how you slice it, this is the play. It's this. And then you're right. I can gain another life here. Oh, fuck me. That's a 7. Should I Wrath? I feel like I should Wrath here. And then leave up Tidebinder. So what am I ditching? Leyline Binding? Fucking hell. This is crazy. I think I'm doing this. I'm doing this. Okay. Go. Wow. Love it. Love this game. This is a great game. A lot of interesting decisions. I'm going to Tidebind the Atraxa here that I know they have. They've been waiting for an opening. And, okay. Get max value. Respect. At least they get 1 card off Atraxa. Fucking hell. Well, that's not good. Oh, shit. I could have Tidebindered a Herd trigger there. I don't think that's doing much. And Wrath. Easy. No. The Beauty Queen? What a draw. Bonk. Still have Tidebinder up. Go. Oof. What a fucking draw. I mean, we have Wraths, right? We had still, what, 3 ill times? We had a 5 outer there. That's 7. It would have been 9. Sorry, no. 7 plus, this would have been 4. So 11. We were 11% to hit a Wrath there. Okay. You got Topiary Stomper. Whew. Sunfall off the top. Dear Lord. Done. And this is why people are saying blue-white control is going to be shitty after rotation. And I'm like, the Wraths are still good. Nobody gives a shit about Depop. Yeah, let Depop go away. It's fine. I think I'm going to make my own luck and look for a... Instead of activating this, I'm going to look for another explosion, maybe. 13. Activate. No, I'm not going to crack it. Game's easy. Just got to think ahead. Just got to think ahead. I keep calling the shots off the top, and it keeps working out for us. Glad I didn't activate that. I'm still going to... Yeah, I'm going to do this. There's so many outs here. We're gaining all this life. Oh, mama. I'm not discarding Make My Own Luck, so let's not discard here. We'll jam a land. Pass with Tidebinder up. I can take 8. I don't give a shit. They're at 5 life. They're at 5. Fucking hell. You gotta be kidding me. Oh my god. Tidebinder's so good against Atraxa, and they keep drawing Herd Migration. Okay. Okay. Oh, what? Okay, so Tidebinder ends up being relevant here. What a fucking turn my opponent has. Okay, Tidebinder saves the day. No. No. Holy shit. Block. Insta-block. Okay. Can I hit another Wrath? It's a lot to ask. Okay. Oh my god. Oh no. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh yeah, 5. I'm gonna have 5 mana. Block, block. Gain 2, I go to 16. Oh, I probably needed to put Pillage the Bog into exile? Then I play Ancient Cornucopia. Assassin's Trophy, gain 4. No, that's still, yeah, that's the same thing. Damn, are we really gonna lose this? Fucking Herd Migration, you gotta be kidding me. I think that's it, we're done. What could I pillage that would save me here? I need like an Atraxa under that Leyline and then trophy it, but we never drew Atraxa. Did we? No, we had one Niv-Mizzet. Yeah, there's nothing I can do here. That's it, we're gonna lose. That's unfortunate. I feel like we had to get a little unlucky there. Can't Sunfall. Darn. No Lightning Helixes because I took them out. This was an untapped land, maybe, but... Oh, did I already play a land? Yeah, never mind. Darn. Good game. Okay, we lose our 5-match set. That's unfortunate, but that's how it goes. We will see you in the next one.